Maybe don't watch this. Another day here on the vlog, and we got music. Hiya! Feels like it's been ages since I last, actually vlogged. Anyway, second vlog of the year. We're fully into this week, and I have been humbled. I have been humbled by this week. Humbled by my own ambition. So for example, today is oh my god, it's already Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I was having issues with my editing software. I've also started a new job this week, and I really should have extended myself some more grace around timeliness, like in terms of getting stuff done, because this job is very exciting. I'm so glad to have it, so pumped for this new opportunity and to grow and be in this new place. I'm really excited about what I'm doing and who I'm working with, but it is a bit different than the 5 to 10 minute commute that I had previously. I don't know, I also had my routine way down, and now I have to build new routines, but I would wake up, at like 8:30 or even 9 to be out the door by 9:10, 9:15, to be in by 9:30. And now, but my first 2 days of this new job, I had to be in at 8:30, which meant, and I was panicked about like being late and running into traffic and that kind of thing. And so I wanted to leave earlier to allow myself extra time. That meant I was leaving my house at like 7:15, 7:30. My brain and body were not prepared for that kind of a transition. There are pros and cons with every transition, every new beginning. Again, I'm very excited about this. I think it's the right move for me at this time in my life with the things that I want to do and how I want to move forward and grow. It is also currently an absolute pain in the butt. It just feels like I have not been able or like in a place to make healthy choices lately with all of the transitions. It comes with new routines, and trying to figure those out. It comes with new experiences, and I really had forgotten just how much brain space putting yourself in a new situation takes. To be in a new physical space, to be around new people, to be hearing new jargon and new concepts. It is a huge adjustment. Huge adjustment. Good morning. It is still technically morning, but only by 3 minutes. Woke up so late. It is freezing. Technically, it's actually several degrees below freezing here in Valley today. And I slept until like 11:30 and barely pulled myself out of bed. So we're having coffee. I haven't washed my face, brushed my teeth, anything yet. That's where we're at. And I think that's okay for today. But today, going to coffee, gonna cuddle with the cat, gonna get ready for the day. I need to go pick up yeast because we're baking bread today. And I have some friends swinging by later. We're gonna do an exchange of soup and bread. I'm giving them bread, and they are kindly giving me loaded baked potato soup, which is perfect for today because it is 23 degrees outside, and it's clear. It's not snowing, but that's almost worse because it bites. And it's still the Pacific Northwest kind of cold, which is a damp cold, where it sets into your bones and you just cannot get warm no matter what you do. So yes, we will have fresh bread and loaded baked potato soup for tonight, which will be very good. But first, coffee? Okay, 90 minutes has flown by. somehow. I don't know. But showered, dressed, some semblance of a human once more. We love it. Let's go to the grocery store and get what we need for bread bacon. There's the thing about Seattle. We're not so much worried about snow as we are ice. So the most white you'll see on the ground is actually the water safe, like stormwater drain safe salt that all the buildings do. East time, baby. Store brand is always fine. Don't let anyone tell you different. Okay, we've got our ingredients. I can't find my pitcher, my measuring cup. So we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way with the scoop measure, which I would be using in this recipe anyway, but like, I don't know, it's just kind of irritating to me. So we're gonna leave that alone for like 10 minutes probably. I know some people only leave theirs for 5, but I think those people live in kitchens and places that are always warm. And my kitchen is not in any place that is warm or like warm consistently. So I always, when I'm baking bread, I turn one of my small burners on my stove on to low, just to help keep the air around the kitchen a little bit warmer, a little bit closer to that average 65 to 75 temp area. Because if I didn't, nothing would happen. I have tried to make bread many times without doing that, and yeast doesn't bloom, bread doesn't like rise when it proofs. Like they're like, oh, wait till it doubles in size. If the space is not warm, the gluten does not want to develop. So yeah, this is a good solution. This works for me. I have an electric stove top, so there's no like risk of fire specifically, like gas fire, because there's no open flame. Chiaro does not run across the stove, and I don't have any small ones who might put their hand on the stovetop, and I'm the only one in the space right now, so I know that it's on, I know what it's there for, and I know it's on low. So it's pretty safe. It works for me. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine. I'm really excited to make enriched doughs this year, because I really only figured this out, like a heat solution, like a really consistent heat solution. I really only figured that out in the last 3 to 6 months. So I'm really excited to do things like cinnamon rolls and and brioche bread and that kind of stuff, like other enriched doughs this year, now that I have figured out a way to ensure that there is a good rise and things actually grow to the size they're supposed to be, instead of staying small and really dense with very little gluten development. See, we've got our nice bloom. It's been 10 minutes, and now we can add flour and start mixing. Get that in there. And we make such a mess when I bake, and I feel like that turns a lot of people off of. Whoa! Oh no! Ah! I don't know what I'm doing. I'm usually so much smarter than this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm an embarrassment. An embarrassment. That's a solid like half cup of flour everywhere. Oh, what am I doing? Let's fix this. Okay, let's fix this. The thing that gets me is that I have to throw all of this flour away. All of it. It's because it has touched the counter, which, while clean, not good practice, especially because I'm making this bread to share with other people. Oh boy. Okay, well, on we go. If you're a professional baker or have ever been a professional baker, maybe don't watch this. Okay, so that's going. I added a little bit of rosemary in while it's kneading. It's gonna knead for another like 10 minutes probably. Shout out to anyone who's working on teaching other people baking skills with not just a mixer, but like even manual tools, not just automatic tools, because that nonsense is so messy. It's so messy. Even when you know what you're doing, even when you've done it for most of your life, it's a messy endeavor. And a lot of people, you know, might have sensory issues around, if not the stuff itself, cleaning it, what it takes to clean it. Oh, man, look at this. Can you see this? Look at the dough all around my goodness. Oh. She's a big girl. She's a big girl, this dough. Also, look at this bowl that refuses to come out. Like, dude. This is a lot easier to clean when I have it upside down. I feel like I didn't think about turning an art canvas upside down until last year when we were watching Trophy, and I forget who was doing their speed draw, probably Karina or Nathan, and they kept flipping their canvas vertically, so like they're right-handed, they draw this way. To draw the left-hand side, instead of trying to draw like this, they just rotate the digital canvas so that they're still drawing with their right hand. And I was like, oh, did you know you can just reorient things in order to make it easier for your dominant hand to do the stuff? All right, we got our dough split into 2 loaves. I love how wonky they are. That's life. We got splits. You can see the rosemary tucked into the dough. We got our splits for breathing. It's not, like, well, the gluten isn't where I would necessarily want it to be. I really don't have time, and it's still gonna turn out fine. I like to use a steam method. This pan is just waiting for my water to boil. I'll pour it in there. We start with a cold oven, and then we turn it up to 400 degrees, so we let the steam do the work first. Is how you get a really nice crust. If you didn't know, a really nice, good, crunchy crust and very soft bread inside. Yeah, it's the steam, baby. We love the steam. All right, see, we do this. See that steam coming up? Don't worry, there's plenty of steam. It's okay to have the oven door open for this right now. Let's get it in there. I use a full kettle. I think this is 30 odd ounces, something like that. Don't ask me what that is in euro units. I have no idea. Throw it in there. We turn the oven up to 400. And we will set it for, we'll set this for about an hour, just under an hour, 55. Yeah, and then we wait. And here we are, fresh out the oven on a cooling rack. Like, I never get tired of these splits. Like, this crust, oh my God. Yeah, I was worried, but I really don't think I needed to be. They look very good. Hell yeah. My wonderful friends just headed home. They brought the soup, and it was so good to see them. They just got married recently, and also recently built a cat castle for their cats all up the wall. And I haven't hung out with both of them together in months. I think, oh my God, I think it was the summertime, maybe even early summer, late spring. I used to work with one of them, and so I would see them all the time, but not their spouse, who's another marvelous human being. And I so enjoy spending time with both of them. So it's great to spend even a little bit of time with them, catching up just a little bit and exchanging bread and soup, so that we can all be cozy on this cold, cold winter night together. But anyway, my friend who made these, Theodore, they are allergic to dairy, and so they were very brave and made some soup with dairy, which is incredibly charming, and they didn't have to do that. So thank you, friend. Very excited to have this loaded baked potato soup. Good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm so excited to be getting going and making regular content for you all and seeing this space grow. I really don't know what this is for right now, but it is a great visual diary for me, at least. So I'm going to kick off the day by going to brunch. I'm so excited. We haven't been to brunch in quite some time, actually, now that I think about it, and we're going to one of our favorite places. I know there's going to be a wait, and that's okay. It is so worth it. But it's like 20 degrees outside, so it's so cold. Here is the fit. I don't know if the bow is too much now that I've put on the headband, but like, again, it is 20 degrees outside. I'm not leaving my ears unprotected. Got my favorite J. Crew sweater, which I actually haven't worn at all yet this season. I just wore it so much last year. I wanted to give it a break. Got my hair in a cute little half pony braid, jeans. I am wearing a layer under here and a layer under the jeans. Cute little sockies with Swiss dots on them. Got my little hoops from Greece. Yeah, I'm ready for a brunch date. We haven't been on a brunch date in so long. Yee. Welcome back. We're doing some exercise today. So I'm going to do a couple Logolates videos. We're going to focus on arms and abs, which is what I would be focusing on if I were to be at the gym. I have 5-pound weights if I'm really feeling it. I have 2-pound weights if I want to be a little bit more careful, and even just picking up this 2-pound weight versus this 5-pound weight, I might go with 2 pounds today for my arms, or I can go just using my body weight, using these. I am really excited, and I think it's going to be good. So we're going to go, let's exercise. Let's move our bodies. See you in a few. Welcome to my kitchen. We have bananas and avocados. Welcome to my bedroom. The real disaster here. This closet. I would like to think we have an even split. I know we don't, largely because my partner is a jacket man. There will have to be an entire closet dedicated to his jacket collection. I would never make him get rid of any that he didn't, actively want to or choose to, but they do take up a lot of space. And we have just been neglecting this closet. And when I say neglecting, I mean, it's deeply embarrassing. Like, this closet is deeply embarrassing. Let me show you, actually. So he was looking for a glove, a singular glove this morning from up in here. Had to pull all of that out, and he's been working with a client all day, so he hasn't been able to come back in. So that's all of that. I also, I hate these doors. I know a lot of reach-in closets have these kind of doors, right? Like you can see this is the middle slider because it has 2 pulls, but like, oh my God. But like, you see we have jackets falling down. This is the major jacket section. Some medical supplies down there, just all of his shirts, everything. And then I can maybe open this side and you can see, did you know there was another door there? Surprise. You'll never be able to get into the entirety of this closet ever because of these doors and the way that the closet goes all the way back. Technically, I think even past this corner by a couple inches. Why? I couldn't tell you, but like, it's got good height and everything. And I just have not wanted to invest in a system, like a good closet system, here for a variety of reasons, largely because, again, I hate these doors, and no matter what system I would put in here, whether it be Alpha, whether it be an IKEA system, whatever, it wouldn't matter because of these doors. It has become a literal black hole of nonsense. We're gonna do something about it today. But let's speed things up a bit and get all of the clothes out. It's just a mountain of clothes. I just... okay. You want to know what kind of really stings right now is I already did an arm and a core workout today. We're gonna keep going, baby girl. So one of the things that I love about my partner is the fact that he has such a great sense of style. And he always wants to try new things. Has so many vintage jackets. Is always great for a costume party, or I guess some people call them fancy dress parties. Like, the quality of pieces he has is a little insane. Like, this vintage coat is like a really, really thick neoprene, quilted and lined inside with fleece inside and the fur top. Like, it is such good quality, and adjustable buckles on the back, good size pockets, upper pockets, venting grommets up here. Like, oh, and this fur collar is detachable. It's so good. Like, you pick it up and you feel the quality. You know this is going to get you through some really cold winters. This is another one of my favorite pieces of his. He got this from his dad. You can definitely, if I opened it up, see the lining is splitting, that kind of thing. But it is real leather, and you can tell it is built to last. Like, look at the burnish on the collar here. Because this jacket's at least 40 years old, maybe 50. I think it's 50 because I think this is from the late 70s, so 45, 50 years old. Also, I personally know all of the millennials will absolutely die when there is a period piece featuring all of our Zoomies skater jackets. Like, I'm terrified. That a lot of men don't take. Speaking of fun, we actually got this it's called Red Light in the Heat District. There used to be one on Cap Hill as well. But we got it for an 80s night, 80s themed night. Literally February 2020, and it is just so ridiculous and fun. Like, I don't think the camera's picking up how vibrant this is. It looks kind of gold on camera, but in person it's like chartreuse almost with red plaid veining. It's wild. The dichotomy of my partner's style, I think, is so summed up between these two pieces. This is a vintage Wrangler piece, and like, it's kind of skater, it's kind of cowboy, but the denim, obviously it's by Wrangler, so it's good quality denim, and again, has lasted a really long time. It's got a nice fade and the tears and everything. That's all natural because it is a vintage piece. And then you have a custom fit Ralph Lauren striped dress shirt. Who is this man? I don't know, but I love him very much. And these two, because he uses them pretty often, can go back out to the coat rack for easy grabbing. Alright, all of the hanging things are done, and now we need to address the shelf. Okay. His side is done. We've got adjustable hats, non-adjustable hats, shoes, beanies, seasonal clothing that he isn't wearing right now, plus some gym stuff. All of the shirts, sweatshirts, and then, of course, Jacketland. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Okay, got all of my like spring, summer stuff packed away, tucked away, and the more like formal gowns back there. And then I have just a few semi-formal, seasonally appropriate gowns that I keep over here, just in case I need to grab something, which somehow, not even somehow, in my line of work tends to happen. I do have to address all of this though now. I know I should stop whining because I took this upon myself, but like, I'm just a girl. I'm just a 29-year-old woman, and I'm... we're gonna take this and this and give you a something. I'm no Paulo, okay? Like, I'll be real with you. I'm no Paulo. Sorry. So my brain kind of broke, hit a stopping point, and I had to stop filming in order for me to finish. But anyway, I wanted to show you the final product of my side. Here we have our shelves. Don't worry about all that stuff. It's supposed to be a mess, but we have bags, we have sweatshirts, we have sweaters, off-season shoes, hiking boots, outfits for this week, in-season clothing, in-season shirts, and then all of the stuff that is off-season. I really this has been an exercise in realizing I should probably build out a better winter wardrobe. Next year, I really think, even though it's only mid-January and there's a solid 6 to 8 weeks, maybe longer, of winter left, I don't feel the need to do that right now. Like, that's not where I want to invest my investing in me funds right now, and I think that's good and okay. Yeah. But this was good. I feel really good. I also now know that we need more hangers. I thought we had plenty of hangers, but apparently not. We have some things to go to the thrift store or charity, and I can see my floor, and I can see my closet. I can pull things from my closet without panicking and thinking that everything is going to fall apart. Hell yeah. Good job, team. And with that, I'm going to close out this week's vlog. Thanks for joining me. See you next week. Goodbye.